Welcome back to the channel. I'm Akorn, and today we interrupt your regular scheduled programming for an important message.
This is your brain. This is drugs.
Yeah, not that message. I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out video, so I'll try to keep it on the short. I know most of you guys was expecting a new Generation X video today, but instead, I need to discuss the future of the channel, or the lack thereof. I know many of you have heard me say during the video intro in recent months about help to save the channel. Some of you posted comments about this, asking what was going on and such. I've also mentioned a few times in past shows about how YouTube wasn't pushing the videos out there and how the views across the channel has dropped dramatically. Well, it's at the point now that I'm gonna have to make some decisions, and this could come very quickly, depending on what the channel does in the next few weeks. Assuming the world holds together that long and the idiot leaders don't start throwing nukes. I mean, we all know it's coming one day because man has never made a weapon that they haven't used. In any case, the channel took a hit starting back in March of 25, but it got hit a lot harder starting in October of 2025. Because from September to October of last year, the channel lost 30% of its monthly revenue coming in from ads in just that 1 month's time alone. And it's never recovered since then. But I've been pushing through, trying to keep the channel afloat, hoping that things would get better and that the views and such would pick back up. However, instead, every month has continued to get worse, if not just in views alone, then in watch time and other important factors that YouTube's algorithm considers. This is also very apparent in how many, or, well, I should say how few, new subscribers that there are. The channel used to average about 1,000 or more new subs every month. I've had as many as 7,000 of you subscribe in a single month, but that was back in 2024. Currently, new subscribers are maybe 200 a month now or less. For example, currently, so far for April, this month, there's only been 30 new subscribers, which means new viewers aren't seeing the videos, as either the algorithm is shadow banning the channel, or it's dropping the videos further and further down in priorities, so to speak, because of the lower engagement. Also, many of my current subscribers aren't watching the videos as much either, which is evident from the views as well. Last Saturday's video didn't even break 10,000 views, and Sunday's video finally broke 10,000 views, but way late in the week, which it took most of that time for both shows, Saturday and Sunday, just to break even on the cost of the videos. As of right now, they are finally at least in the black. I mean, I did finally make about $30 over the cost of the videos for all of last weekend. So, because of how the channel has continued to decline, and then when I saw how poorly last weekend's videos did, I had to stop and take a step back this week. And this is why I'm making this video today. I've been trying to put this off for a while now, but the channel is at a crossroads, and I'm gonna have to make a decision soon, as I can't go into debt just hoping that the channel will pull back up from the brink and not just sink further. You know what I mean? Now, with all that said, I also want to be clear about something. I'm not asking anyone for money. Advertisements is what is supposed to pay for the channel. Now, I greatly appreciate my channel members and all of you who buy merch and use the Buy Me a Coffee tip jar. All of that is a help, and I greatly appreciate all of you. But that's not what this video is about. The point of this video is really a last-ditch effort to turn the channel around. And to attempt to do that, I'm asking all of you, what would you like to see? Are there other topics that you guys would like to see videos on? Would you like similar videos, but about different types of memes or on other subjects? Would you want any real news type videos instead of just the laugh while the world burns style shows that's on Sundays? Like, in other words, more important topics, current news and events that's happening. I mean, there's plenty of stuff going on right now, to say the very least. Everything from the U.S. economy that is being collapsed, to all of the wars, and to a whole lot of other things. We could probably get into stuff that many people used to call conspiracy theories, but you don't hear that term nearly as much these days because, well, a lot of it already came true. As far as the Generation X series goes, I'm not really sure what to do, because you can only go over that type of content so much before you're just repeating it. Which, after more than 120 episodes, we've repeated some things quite a bit, and we've had a lot of variations of similar content in past shows. I mean, that's just the nature of going over things from a bygone era. Nostalgia is literally remembering the past. There's no new 80s things coming out now, today, right? But the views and watch time has been dropping on the Gen X series for some time now, and I think this is mostly why. I think a lot of people are just getting burned out by it. I'd like to have been able to do some videos with some of the music and movies and some of the other stuff from back in the day, but any copyrighted music gets hit almost instantly. I've even had news clips in a video that in the news clip, they had some background music that was copyrighted, and I got hit with the copyright claim and had to cut the clip out of the video. So I'm always constantly having to watch for possible things like that. Now, with that said, I'm not saying that I won't make more. I'll probably have a new Gen X show next week, mostly because I'm still trying to figure out what the next move is. But I do think that we need a break from that series soon, because the less people watch, the lower the algorithm invisibly ranks the videos and the channel as a whole. And basically, the lower it ranks, the less it shows the new videos to viewers. And without enough viewers, there's just no way to continue the channel. So my main question to you all, are there other topics that you guys would like to see? Are there other types of content besides just these type of videos that I've been making that you'd be interested in? I've tried to figure out what else I could do besides just the normal videos. And I can't make more videos per week because of how much time it takes me to prepare enough content and get a video recorded, which is why I usually only make 2 videos a week. Sometimes less if I've been sick or have other things in life going on, which is usually when I use a best of video, which used to be the most popular videos on the channel, and they brought in a lot of new viewers. But I wouldn't even be able to do 2 videos a week anymore if it wasn't for my video editor Leo, because I'm even slower at editing. For those who don't know, Leo's been the video editor here on the channel since December of 2024. Like I said a moment ago, I'm very slow at video editing. I can do it, but it takes me a lot of time. And I can't run the channel like I did in 2023 and 2024. I never said anything at the time, but I was about to shut the channel down at the end of December of 2024, which was one of the best months that the channel has ever had. But I was so burned out and other life things going on, I was prepared to shut the channel down for probably 2 months because it got to the point that I was staying up at least 1 to 2 nights a week, working all night long to finish a video to get it out on the channel in time the next morning. And I just can't burn the candle at both ends anymore. If I don't get enough sleep, the stress it puts on my health and things, especially with some of the things that I deal with from my TBI and other issues, not getting enough rest makes things a lot worse. I mean, it still happens sometimes that I have to stay up to get a video finished, but I just cannot do that week after week anymore. However, instead of shutting down the channel back then, Leo took over the video editing around the middle of December of 2024, and with his help, we were able to keep the channel going. And it at least gave me some breathing room, even though I was still doing everything else on the channel. I've tried to think of what else I could add to the channel that also would not absorb a lot of time, especially like the amount of time I spend preparing for a video. I've even considered trying a live stream, but I have no idea what I could talk about, even for a 30-minute show, let alone longer. I mean, I guess I could become a game streamer, and that's something I thought I'd ever say. I mean, a long time ago when game streamers were first starting to become popular and you started hearing about it more, I thought, why would I want to sit and watch someone else play a video game, you know? I mean, we watched people playing at the arcades, but that was usually because we were waiting for our turn, or because we were already out of quarters, right? I don't want to get off topic here, but there's a YouTuber that I've followed for a few years now who has some great content on growing a certain herb. I've talked with him a good amount on his Discord server and things, but he also started live streaming on Twitch. And back a few months ago, I was on his Discord channel, and he dropped a link while I was on there that day saying that he was going live. So I was like, what the heck, why not? I'll pop over for a few minutes just to chat a bit and stuff. Since then, I've actually started watching his live streams quite a bit, even if it's just to chat with him and the other viewers. So, I don't know, maybe I could stream Super Mario or something, right? Although I'm not using any emulators with all the legal issues the companies are doing against the YouTubers and streamers these days. But how many of you guys actually play newer games? And would anyone even be interested in anything like this? If not, maybe we could come up with something else for a live stream. I don't know. I'm just trying to pitch out some ideas. With all of that said, you guys tell me what you'd like to see. Whether it's videos, some type of live stream, or some other types of content. If it's within my ability, I'll consider it. As long as there's enough interest and it's not against YouTube guidelines or copyright issues. I'm open for suggestions. So please, drop a comment below, or you can send me an email at akornzstash@gmail.com, which that link can also be found down below in the video description. I'll be looking forward to your guys' suggestions and input, as ultimately, it's all of you who guide the content here on the channel. With that said, I appreciate every one of you who stopped in today, and hopefully, I'll have better news for you in the near future. Until next time, I thank you all for watching. You guys take care and stay safe out there. This is Akorn, over and out.